Good day, guys. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard, and believe it or not, this is the last installment of my Value Village haul reveal. I've whittled it down to the last packages that are in here. I'm not even going to hide them now. There's only 3 packages left, and I'm pretty sure I can squeeze this into one not so lengthy video. So why don't we get everything out and finally complete. This is part 6 of a long series of Value Village hauls. So let's see what we have today. So everything on the table here is the remains of what I have left from my Value Village hauls. I hope you've enjoyed each installment here. So we've got an interesting red lion looking figure here. We've also got, from the cursory glance here, some great Simpsons figures. And then we've got some Happy Meal figures here, probably, or Kids Club toys. Very, very cartoon oriented here. So as usual, we're going to do some bag opens here, and we're going to see what we have to work with and stand them all up for you guys to take an initial look at today's haul. I love Grandpa Simpson's look there, looking at the camera. Who, me? Anyway, so I have got the last of my Value Village hauls finally on the table here. Obviously, we've got some Happy Meal kind of looking vehicles over on one side. We've got these awesome Simpsons figures, which I don't think are Happy Meal, but they might be cereal box figures. And then I've got this really awesome red single figure. The set of cars was originally $2.99. The Simpsons figures $3.99, and this one figure for $1.99. So I'm very excited to find out some more information about that. Let's cut away, get some on-screen information for me to share with you, and let's see what we found today. So I do have some on-screen information to share with you guys, and what I found out about all these guys is really exciting. So let's start off with a little bit less obscure stuff here. We'll start with Woodstock on the Zamboni. Now, this is actually from the Peanuts movie that was in 2015, so just a couple of years ago. This is not a brand new toy, or sorry, it's not a overly vintage kind of toy. This can still be found on eBay as well as other online places for just a couple dollars, as it should be. This was sold for about $2 at McDonald's if you didn't buy the meal. Believe it or not, though, there are a couple listings here that sell it for $1.88 plus $18 shipping. So really $20 for this. There's no reason for it to cost that much to anyone. But this is a lovable character. I haven't even seen the Peanuts movie. I'm really disappointed in myself, actually, calling myself a Peanuts fan and not even seeing the new movie. But here's Woodstock with a big smile on his face, riding the Zamboni to clean up the ice after an awesome hockey game or something. So really nice figure. I love the little detail in his toque and just that big happy grin on his face there. So a nice little addition, only worth a couple bucks, definitely. And I'm glad that I picked it up in a package that was only $2.99. So not a bad find at all. Now this awesome duo, Tom and Jerry, number 4. This is actually quite an old Burger King toy, Kids Club toy. This is actually from 1999, and it's from the Wacky Racing. It's not a Kids Club toy, it's a Wendy's toy, and it is Tom and Jerry from their Wendy's Kids Meal. So I didn't even know Wendy's had Kids Meal. So now it's another restaurant, fast food restaurant, for me to keep an eye on some of their toys. This is actually really, really nicely done. It even still has this really good pullback action there. So quite a really good, it's quite well done as far as a Happy Meal kind of toy goes. Really nicely detailed. The sticker is actually in really good condition, considering that this is from 1999. This is almost 17, 18 years old. So like it's pretty crazy. So very vintage, very, very nice. The paint is held up. Even if it has been well loved, this is a really cool vintage looking toy. Really nice. Tom and Jerry is one of those Saturday morning kind of cartoons for me, and a lot of entertaining cartoons with Tom and Jerry and their antics, as well as all the other cartoons that were shown in tandem with them, as Tom and Jerry were the headliners along with other retro cartoons back in the day. So a really cool Saturday morning childhood find there, and a really nice addition to the collection. Really awesome. Look at that. Now this does not speak to me. Now, I know that this is actually part of pop culture to some point. This is actually from SpongeBob. Her name is Sandy Squirrel. This is a 2012 toy, McDonald's toy, and obviously in her rocket boat. So not a bad looking figure if you're a big SpongeBob fan. I am not. So unfortunately, Sandy Squirrel is not going to stay in the collection. This is her last appearance on this in my collection. She does look pretty keen. If I did watch SpongeBob or was amused by the humor there, I would probably want to keep this, but I've never watched SpongeBob and I've never really been interested in it. And if I'm offending you as a SpongeBob fan, forgive me. There are just some things I'm not interested in, and Sandy Squirrel will not be making an appearance in the background. You may find it in the Overflow marketplace though, so stay tuned for that. But unfortunately, it's not going to remain in the collection. For value's sake, I did get this package, like the vehicles, pardon me, for $3.99. Online, I can't believe this. This is actually worth about $10 on eBay when you factor in the shipping and stuff like that and exchange. So it was only a $2 toy, guys. I mean, like, I'm glad that maybe it was only worth $1 in the package, $1 something, I guess, if you divide it by the three. But yeah, it's not in bad. It's in pretty decent condition, but definitely not a keeper for me, unfortunately. So I'm just going to gather these guys up here. These are Simpsons characters, and after a little research there, I'm going to leave the other Bart double there on the table. Just going to bring these guys up for a closer look. They're really depicted really well. These guys are actually Kellogg's figures. Like, that's pretty awesome. So you could only find them in cereal boxes. So that's actually really neat. These are from 2003, and there was a whole series of them. So here's Bart here. We've got Lisa Simpson right there, looking very smart and sharp. Then we've got Grandpa Simpson looking very lost, wondering what's going on. And then of course we have Marge Simpson, the glue of the family, the mom, and as she is sporting her awesome hairdo. So these guys are quite unique. I love that we have a set of them. I'm only missing Homer, actually. Then I would have actually have the whole family. It's nice to have a double with Bart. Guys, if you happen to have collected these are released in 2003. If you happen to have either Homer or Maggie, those are the only two that I'm missing from the series apparently, please let me know. Maybe I can do a trade, or maybe I can purchase Homer and or Maggie from you, because I'd love to complete this. I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for extras or fillers, like to fill the collection. But I mean, like, these are really nicely done. I mean, the color scheme is pretty simple. I mean, it is The Simpsons. Nice bright colors, nice lines. Sometimes you have to wonder whether or not they translate well into toys, because they are drawn figures. But as a 3D figure, this actually is very much Bart. So and these are all very, like, depicted very well, very much like the original animated series. So yeah, if you happen to have the ones that I'm missing, please let me know. But I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for some of these awesome Simpsons figures. So yes, awesome find. So as far as cost is concerned, I mean, like, some of these are being sold individually. A lot of them are being sold as sets. Individually, some sellers, there's one seller here that's selling Bart and Bart and Marge and Grandpa each for $4, but $10 shipping. So it's going to cost you like about $15 to get one of these. Like, really? And then there are other people on eBay that are selling them as sets, complete sets, for about $10, but then it's another $15 for shipping. So about $20 to find a whole set of these. And I paid a whole $4 for all 5. So I think I'm walking out ahead as far as these figures are concerned, but I am missing Homer and Maggie. Again, if you happen to have the missing figures, I would love to trade Bart away for a Maggie or Homer, or I would love to purchase them for you if you happen to be selling them at a very reasonable cost. I'm not looking to fuel the collector's prices here. I just want to do some trades, or hopefully get some thrifty finds from some of you. So this is a really nice find, though. I'm really happy to have those Simpsons figures. But as we bring forward the big chase figure for me here is this big guy. I wasn't sure what this was. I'm sort of getting more and more exposed to different kinds of series of cartoons and anime and everything. As I start collecting more and more of these, this is actually from a series I've never collected from before. This is from the Digimon series. This guy is a 6.5-inch Bandai figure from 2002. His name is Agunimon. And so he has this really cool lion's mane, very reminiscent of Dragon Ball Z. He's got this awesome, samurai-looking mask, really powerful-looking armor, and really, really nice detail here. Look at I love the brassy, the chrome-looking or the silver straps across the black armor. There's a nice contrast, some really cool detailing in the armor there. Look at the nice gold contrast there. Some more silver highlights on the bottom there. Really nicely detailed figure. Articulation wise, not bad actually. Very, very cool articulation. Although it has some weird extendable legs, which I don't understand. And the arms extend as well. So I'm not sure if there's some sort of transforming ability that would normally go. I don't watch Digimon, so I don't understand. But boy, do they make good toys. So 2002 figure. It comes with this nice little plastic stand, and that really enhances the display factor for it. Like, that looks awesome. Like, look at that. So according to eBay, some sellers here call it a rare 2002 figure. I'm not sure, you can say whatever you want in an eBay listing, right? So I would take it with a grain of salt whether or not that's true. But as a loose figure, you won't believe this. Some of the listings here have it for like $32 plus $17, $16, $17 for shipping. Really? Like, so it's going to cost me like 50 something dollars to get this in my collection? No. I bought this for $1.99. $1.99. Okay? Even compared to regular retail, maybe this was, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe a $20 figure. Maybe a $15 figure. I don't know. But from 2002, it's very possible. So translate that to today's dollars. Okay, maybe $30. But no, it's hard for me to swallow that kind of pill for something kind of unique. Especially if you have other priorities like kids and food and rent and all that other stuff. So thrifty collecting really yields some really awesome stuff for me. The level of articulation and detail in this figure alone was worth $2. I mean, there was no hesitation in me snatching that off the shelves at Value Village there. So this is a really awesome find. Again, I've said it time and again, I'm not worried about worth. I'm worried about whether or not I would have spent a mint to add something cool like this to a collection like mine. I mean, it's just, this is, I'm really glad I got this for $2. I'm really happy to add it to my collection. I'm really happy to share it with you. And I just wanted to completely inspire you. Please, there's another way to get a really geeky collection, a really thorough collection without having to spend your milk money or your lunch money or anything to acquire them. You do have to get lucky. You do have to frequent the thrift stores. But I mean, look at this. I mean, this is just so awesome. I'm really happy to add that to the collection. So this is my final pan, and this is the final chapter of this particular Value Village haul. I have eliminated my SpongeBob figure. I'm sorry. These are the ones that I'm keeping from that haul. And you know what? I'm going to do a pan across here because I've put some of the Value Village finds in my backdrop here. This is a dynamic backdrop for my hauls because a lot of the Value Village stuff that I did reveal in previous chapters have appeared in the backdrop, and I just wanted to sort of show all the awesome things that I have been finding over the course of my haul reveals. What an awesome opportunity I have here, just to be kind of, as a collector, kind of blessed to have all kinds of locations to visit and find all kinds of unique things and learn all kinds of cool series and things that I've never known before until I started doing this as a YouTuber. So I'm really happy to share this with you, and I really hope that maybe this inspires you as a collector to do some thrifty collecting yourself, or it's just you enjoy the hunt and the reveal. Either way, I really appreciate you visiting Richard's Corner and checking me out and checking out this series from Value Village. And please stay tuned. I'm going to have an Overflow Marketplace video probably in the next 2 weeks or so, but I'm going to have daily haul reveals to continue after this as well. So thanks again for visiting Richard's Corner. It's been a pleasure sharing all of this with you. I wish you happy collecting and happy hunting. I hope that all of your thrifty finds are equally awesome. And please, please, please keep looking. The only reason why I have the collection growing the way I do right now is because I'm persistent. Maybe I go more often than I should, but you know what? As a thrifty collector, I am spending way less than I would normally if I went through a collector's venue to add some of these to my collection. So please keep hunting, keep collecting, and be inspired to find these at a fraction of the cost. Again, Richard from Richard's Corner signing out for now. Stay tuned for another video very soon, and we will see you next time. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner.